What's up, guys? It's your boy Houston Rocket, the Texas Raw Guy, back with another review. Today I've got two more Switch devices with four more flavors that I'm going to be going over all together. We have passion fruit and blueberry, which is a sativa indica box. And then we have, I was wrong yesterday when I said it, because I believe, if I remember correctly, I had said sour snow and Hawaiian slush. But in the end, I was like, it might be backwards. It was backwards. It's Hawaiian snow and sour slush. This is a sativa. And then I am still puffing on my grapefruit and my pineapple haze. But we talked about that one yesterday. I'm not going to be talking about that one today. Just going to be talking about these two devices with these four flavors. All right. One of the things I do want to point out real quick, I don't know if anybody else who might have had access to the boutiques noticed this, but depending on like the colors of the stickers on the box, kind of depends on the, kind of depends on the logo color outside. Like this one is the Hawaiian snow and sour slush, and it's like a green pink kind of color, like a ombre from green to pink. And then this one, yeah, this is the pineapple and the grapefruit, and it's kind of like a light yellowish to a pink. And then this is the passion fruit and the blueberry, and it kind of goes from like a blue to a white. Just something I noticed on the little boxes and on the little devices themselves, where it says the actual word boutique, kind of. And like the strawberry lemonade and mango one I had was like red and yellow and orange. It was pretty like tropical looking. It was pretty cool. I think stuff like that makes devices like these inherently harder to copyright, or to not copyright, but to damn it, to like fake, to make fakes of. And I honestly, guys, with how many have been floating through Texas, it's enough to make people wonder. But at the same time, Boutiq makes all of their equipment in-house. They get all of their equipment unique to them. So with that being said, let me go ahead and grab the ones that I'm reviewing right now, and we'll jump into this. Okay. Come on. Come on. Okay. So I'm going to do the sativa box first. I'm going to lay this passion fruit and blueberry one down for a second. So on the Hawaiian snow and the sour slush, we got it on the Hawaiian snow first. So I'm going to take a puff or two off of the Hawaiian snow, let you guys know, and we'll go from there. It's interesting. I'm getting like some sweetness, and it's like almost like I feel like a fruit punch kind of burst at the end. I'm gonna take another puff. This is what I'm dressed up for as Halloween this year. So that hit, oof, me like you. The hit is hitting. The flavor, I'm having a little bit of a hard time, like, really being able to fully catch all that flavor. It's a little sour. Kind of gives me like a sour chem, or maybe like a sour D vibe. But there's also like a little bit of a sweetness and like some tropical fruit, or some like fruit punch vibes going on there. Like, I'm wondering if the reason why Hawaiian isn't used is to kind of like give you the idea that like, hey, what you're about to hit is gonna taste real fucking tropical at the end. Okay. One more hit off of this one. I'm gonna be cooked by the end of this review. I'm not gonna do bleakers the whole time because these bleakers are fucking ridiculous. Somebody pointed out in their review yesterday at like 6:51. If you go and watch, I fucking started shaking my head because I was so damn geeked from the fucking ripping this thing back to back. Yeah. Damn, I love that real like heavy fucking brainwash kind of feeling. Just kind of feels like you're getting rained on in your brain. But that taste, the taste is pretty unique. It's like a sour with a little bit of sweet fruit punch. But then you still have like that reminiscent cannabis kind of like lingering. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a fun one to pop, like puff on back to back, I could tell. I'm going to go ahead and switch it over to the sour slush. And we just got done puffing on the Hawaiian snow. So the Hawaiian snow, a little bit of like a sour, sweet, tropical, fruity flavor. Like fruit punch. You know, think like apple, pineapple, cherry, and, you know, lemon, and you know, probably like orange, and you know what I mean? Like just your traditional fruit. Like honestly, I'm even wondering if they didn't put Hawaiian because like Hawaiian punch. I just now thought of that, like Hawaiian punch, the drink, because that's really what it reminds me of. And it just kind of clicked like, oh, I wonder if it's Hawaiian punch. I don't know. And you know what? We're going to do a little bit of lore right now too. Hawaiian snow. We're going to look that up and see if there's any genetics. Excuse me, I'm going to take a sip of coffee too. Okay, apparently there is a strain called Hawaiian Snow. 2003 Cannabis Cup winner. Hawaiian Snow is a trifecta of haze genetics combined. Hey! I'm doing a review! Calm down! Trifecta of haze genetics combining Neville's haze, pure haze, and Hawaiian haze into one superior sativa line. Okay, so Hawaiian haze. It's all a whole bunch of hazes. Okay. At least this is the genetics of this particular strain. I don't know if that's what they used in this, but I would venture to say, same name. It has all the features one might expect from its genetic lineage: a tall, stretchy structure, slow flowering time up to 14 weeks, intense, spicy incense aroma with hints of citrus, eucalyptus, and generous amounts of THC. Where Hawaiian Snow really stands out is in the high. It's a very stimulating head buzz. That's accurate. That is perfect for social interaction and creative endeavors. I would see that as being accurate. Hawaiian Snow has been known to leave users with an overwhelming case of the giggles. Well, I guess we'll see. Feelings giggly, energetic, uplifted. Negatives: dizzy, dry mouth, dry eyes. Flavors: tropical, tree fruit, pineapple. Okay, so I wasn't far off in what I was kind of tasting. And the terpenes are myrcene, caryophyllene, and pinene. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this is the Hawaiian Snow that this is talking about, because there's a lot of variables that could be all over the place and they line up with this exactly. Like what they're talking about and what I'm feeling, what I'm kind of getting, even though I'm not like, I feel good. Like if I was in a social setting, just hanging out with some friends, I would probably be acting pretty goofy. Not necessarily giggling like a little girl, but I'd be probably just like goofing around. I'm going to go ahead and switch it over to the sour slush. And I'm going to look that up beforehand, and we're going to do it backwards this time and see if the effects that I read are similar to what I start to feel when I hit this. Sour slush strain. So this is just what comes up right off the top on Google. Sometimes I get like these little blurbs from the site, which the site is Fellow Cannabis, F-E-L-L-O, damn it. Sour slush is the hybrid of Bubba Kush and lemon skunk, combining the best of indica and sativa strains, offering a truly unique cannabis experience. So technically, that sour slush is a hybrid. So we're going to go ahead and puff off of, well, at least this based off of what this says. We will, see, that says sour slushy, not sour slush. Okay, so this is actually a website, Fig and Thistle Apothecary, and they offer Sour Slush Boutique 5-pack diamond-infused mini joints. That's interesting. Maybe we could find out a little bit more. The lure is... oh, no. Apparently, that is no longer available. Sour Slush 1G cured resin. Sour Slush is an evenly balanced hybrid. Dreamy and cerebral, as well as fast-acting and invigorating. This strain features a creamy, sour, citrus flavor, skunky, gassy, and chemical aroma. And that's from a website called Likewise Cannabis. And that's for a 1G cured resin bucket. So I don't know if that's a similar product made from a similar strain, or if, you know, this is why I love the lure, guys, because you can't find... just because you can find some stuff on the internet doesn't mean you're going to be able to find the exact thing that you have or that you are looking for. So we've got it on the sour slush. We're going to go ahead and take a couple puffs. Very smooth. Very, very smooth comparatively. This might be a vape to balance each other out. Like one gives one set of effects, one gives a completely different. Because I've already had a few like that, and I really liked it. Because you could hit one or the other. Or if you want that hybrid effect, you get, you know, both of them together. Man, that was so smooth. I didn't really taste much. I did get a little bit of sour. Oh my God, that's so smooth. Like there's literally no... That's the first little tickle. Oof. That's kind of like a... Had a few moments to think about it. There is like a slight sour, but it's so smooth. God bless, it's so smooth. I could see why they get the creamy from what I read. Man, okay, one more rip. Yeah. I get a little bit of sour. I'm going to be honest. I don't get much of a taste off of this, but the effect, it is very quick and definitely right in that line of like, I can feel both mental and physical effects working. If you can't relate, I don't know how to explain it elsewise. It just like, there's like a little bit of a tingling going on up here after all that. But at the same time, it's like I can feel like this is where I think of. I'm not saying by any means that I've got sets of stairs like moving, changing places in me. But if you've ever seen Harry Potter where they show the fucking staircases that change fucking places in the fucking Hogwarts. That's what I feel like starts happening sometimes whenever I like consume cannabis, that starts affecting my physical internal being, like my body physically, not my mental, right? Because you can notice a difference. Like me, I can. I don't know about y'all. I can. And so when I feel things going on in the brain, honestly, I get like a very, very visual effect as well. Like I see like a little me running around in my brain, like scooping all the smoke up, and you know, like it's a crazy, crazy madhouse whenever this happens. I'm probably letting you guys into my world a little too much. But the physical part, definitely like exactly like I described it when it comes to like if you've ever seen Harry Potter and the fucking staircase thing, right? Like you'll get what I mean if you've seen that. So that has been the Hawaiian snow and the sour slush. All right. I'm going to go ahead and take just maybe like 1 or 2 puffs of the two together, just to see what kind of like differences I might notice. Because if I don't notice much differences, I'm not really going to go ahead and keep puffing it. I want to be able to review this other one without being super clapped. Shit, I'm gonna need something else to drink. I just finished my coffee. Okay. We got both of them lit up. Okay. So that definitely brings together a unique flavor combo. Because while that's very unique, that's very interesting, you get the fruitiness of like the Hawaiian, but you get the smoothness and the sourness of the sour slush when you combine them. That's very unique. I'm gonna take one more puff. Yeah, it's not as smooth. I'm guessing because of the Hawaiian. But it's still, bam. Boom. Like right here. Like fucking Catholic priest just went to go give me some ashes. Man. So that's combined is something else, y'all. That's really something else. Just that little 2 puff and how it's got my eyes already coming down low. Got some sinus action going on as well, which I'm thinking like the combination of the terpenes together is causing a different reaction than just like them individually. Damn it, I don't have nothing to drink. Okay, I think I'm good. Yeah, this is the Hawaiian snow and the sour slush. Another phenomenal flavor from Boutiq. Man, if you guys have access, if you guys are able to find them, if you happen to know somebody that's got them, if you're looking, definitely try them out if you can. So this next one that I'm doing is the passion fruit and blueberry, which the passion fruit is a sativa and the blueberry is an indica. However, this is something I want to say about the indica sativa misconception. For myself, not all indicas have indica effects and not all sativa have sativa effects. Sometimes they get very crisscrossed. Excuse me. And that's even when I do have access to more closer to traditional indica and sativas even. Like, to give you guys a good example, there's a pretty familiar strain, Durban Poison, and while it's a hybrid still, it still has like a majority of like original sativa, you know what I'm saying, closer to that like straight up sativa. And that is a strain that will put me so far on my ass that, like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. But now, like, when they say that you can feel uplifted, like, it's weird because you can still feel uplifted, but feel stuck to the couch while you're uplifted, if that makes sense. So yeah, this pure sativa originates from the South African port city of Durban. It has gained popularity worldwide for its sweet smell and energetic uplifting effects. But I tell you right now, if I smoke some Durban Poison, I ain't going fucking nowhere. Not fucking nowheres. I need something to drink. This is gonna fuck me up. I don't have nothing to drink. What could be the fastest option to get something to drink? Because I need something to drink. This is not going to go well if I don't continue this review by getting something to drink. So, give me a brief moment. Changing out the coffee cup and getting a little bit of liquid. Pretty quick and painless. You guys could hear me in the background. Didn't even miss me, really. Oh, thank God. Your boy stays big thirsty, guys. Stays big thirsty. I mean, I trug. Yes, I'm saying a combination of truck and chug. Because I truck through some liquids and I be chugging them. Alright. Okay. Now we on this passion fruit and blueberry. I'm going to start off with the passion fruit. Okay. Very smooth. Very, very smooth. But still has a nice little unique fruity flavor. That passion fruit is very distinct. I'm also pulling up the passion fruit strain information, because those terpenes are pretty interesting in and of themselves. Guys, keep it down. I'm in here trying to do a review. I know y'all are playing and shit, but you're being loud. And this is like the third time I've asked y'all to keep it down. Quit talking back. Damn kids. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing on passion fruit. The potent sativa is a cross of sweet pink grapefruit and orange bud, and it's best known for its amazing smell and flavor. As you could have guessed from its lineage, passion fruit will give you a lot of sweet citrus and a nice floral note to balance it all out. Tropical flavors will make you wish you were sitting on the beach in the summertime, sipping on a pina colada. When it comes to effects, passion fruit provides an epic sense of euphoria and a desire to raid the pantry. Be sure to have snacks ready for the pit masters out there. This is the perfect strain for cooking outside. Passion fruit sets the stage perfectly for a long day of barbecue and yard games with friends and family. That sounds nice. That sounds real nice. Just keeping this bitch on me while I'm outside grilling. I have to take this bitch down to the lake sometime. That sounds real nice, y'all. That just made me like want to have a whole experience with this. Let's see if I can taste some of that grapefruit and orange bud like it says. See, it's so funny because like you can kind of see where the grapefruit and orange bud cross happens, but it really does take on this whole new flavor. It's like an herbal, floral, citrusy. Like imagine if your grapefruit had like an herbal, floral taste to it, if that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that definitely gives me like herbal, floral. Why am I thinking of oral? Anyways, let me take another sip of this drink. Which, gotta try the new Sun-Kissed soda lemonades. They got like watermelon lemonade. They got like strawberry kiwi lemonade. They got like blue raspberry lemonade. And they're all fucking fizzy and delicious. And they taste amazing when you got the cotton mouth. Okay. One more puff off the passion fruit. What the hell? Man, so unique. So unique. Okay, we're going to switch it over to the blueberry. Okay. We're going to take a puff off the blueberry. Ooh. Ooh. That is interesting. I've had a lot of different blueberry strain things, including some liquid diamond THCA distillate that had the original terpenes introduced back into it, and that was really, really phenomenal. But man, this, like, it's hard to explain what causes the sensation of your mouth feeling like juicy from eating a blueberry. But I'm sure if you've had blueberries, you can, and it makes your mouth have that effect, you can understand what I mean. Literally, my mouth is watering right now because it's like, where's the blueberry? You just ate a blueberry. That's wild. Definitely has that nice punch. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely going to be more. See, I don't know if you guys know, this is how I can kind of tell whenever something's going to give me more mental effects versus when it's going to give me more physical effects. If I cough and I feel a sensation up here, that's usually a good indicator that I'm going to have a good mental high. If I cough and I feel something right in this area, or even just below this area right here and kind of down, if I feel anything when I'm coughing or smoking, that's usually a good indicator for me that I'm getting more indica-like effects, right? To me, that's the difference that I look at as indicas and sativas, and the only real difference personally that I look at as being what matters between indica and sativa. Because otherwise, I really do believe that the majority of the effects that we feel, like all the extra stuff, comes from the terpenes, like what it reminds us of and the nostalgic of it. And, you know, also part of that being in conversation when we're talking to others, when we're sharing the experience, a lot of that comes into play, right? Whereas like when you're just by yourself and you're noticing certain things because of a strain and it's purely just due to, you know, probably cannabinoid content more or less. Because you can have a nice little experience with all of that and have like certain feelings with it. but they're going to be very much so limited comparatively when you're alone versus when you're sharing an experience with other people. Excuse me. That being said, because of the way that it's your CB1 and your CB2 receptors, right? Those are the receptors that ultimately receive THC and CBD. And we know that somewhere along the way, the other cannabinoids get absolved that way as well, right? That's how your body kind of rectifies absorbing those cannabinoids into your system. And then from there, uses those to further regulate, like your dopamine, serotonin, all those other little oil sensory factory chemical whatevers, whether it be real or made, who the fuck knows? That's, to me, is the biggest lure, because like all of that stuff can be claimed to be factual and scientific, but we're going based off of the eyewitness of account of prior generations. And so, like, yes, it is verifiable sometimes, but there's also times where in newer days and ages, after especially things like plants have had evolutionary processes, genetic modifications, we might start to see things where, like, there might be new cannabinoids start to evolve. There might be new cannabinoid combinations, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know necessarily with where we are, because where we are is new territory to us. Now, that's not to say it's never been done before, ever, right? In the history of ever, because who's to say back in the ancient world they didn't know about this stuff? We don't know. We don't know 100%. But the evidence that we have would lead us to believe that maybe it was used in a much, much different manner, right? Cannabis altogether. Now, coming back, big ass fucking circle to all that, and what I was talking about, like the way that you can kind of, I can indicate for myself if I'm feeling more indica or sativa effects, is if I'm feeling those effects in certain parts of my body, or in my brain, or in my head, With the blueberry, this is what, I've never heard blueberry, and tell me if you guys have ever heard this, also known as berry blue. I feel like they're just making shit up sometimes. Is an indica. This is not the blueberry that I know. It says an indica marijuana strain made by crossing purple Thai with Thai. A true A-list cannabis strain, blueberry's legendary status soared new heights after claiming the High Times Cannabis Cup 2000 for best indica. That's not the one I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of Blue Dream and I want to say it's like blackberry. Maybe it's like blueberry OG. And if that's the case, is because this just says blueberry, and I'm looking up blueberry OG to see the difference. So blueberry OG is a DJ short blueberry phenotype with exceptional CBD yielding qualities combined with the indica dominant legend OG Kush. That's not, where the fuck am I? Am I in an alternate reality right now? Am I in an alternate reality right now? What the fuck? Blue Dream blueberry strain. I know I'm not losing my shit that hardcore. Blueberry Dream? No, this is not what I'm... From Leafs by Snoop, Blueberry Dream is a sativa strain with undisclosed genetics, likely similar to the famous Blue Dream hybrid. Blueberry Dream is said to bring out your creativity while giving the mood a boost, all with the sweet flavor of ripe blueberries with a typical THC content of about 14%. Blueberry Dream is a good choice for beginners looking for a less jarring psychoactive experience. This is not... what the fuck is going on right now? Blueberry strain. Why am I tripping so hardcore right now? Because I have always known... This is a different one. I'm losing my shit, y'all. I'm losing my shit right now. I have always known a blueberry strain, and maybe I'm crisscrossing shit. Blackberry? Is it blackberry? Or am I flipping it? Blue Dream is made from blueberry. Blue Dream is made from blueberry. Sativa dominant hybrid marijuana strain made by crossing blueberry with haze. I still feel like there's something that's not adding up in my brain, because for some reason I'm feeling like I've always known blueberry to be something different. But I'm very fucking high. Well, I think we all learned something today. Just be open to being wrong. And cannabis makes that easier. Cannabis really makes that easier. I'll go ahead and take a rip of both of these together. That's really smooth. I could definitely see taking this down by the lake and just enjoying the fuck out of myself. It's interesting because combined, it reminds me of like a dessert, like more of a dessert. Like I get like a sweet with a little bit of I don't know. Maybe it's like a sorbet kind of thing that I'm getting. And it's really, really like, like the effects that I'm feeling is like all in this area. So that is the passion fruit and the blueberry. Hope you guys have been enjoying these boutique switch reviews, doing the flavors. These are my last ones because if you saw the video from yesterday, I talked about kind of what happened. I'll briefly mention what ultimately brought me to doing all the reviews in one weekend instead of like spreading it out. Sometimes I just have difference, you know, with flavors and effects and stuff like that. And I bought 5 of these to spread out over the month. I went through one, which was the first one that I talked about initially when I did the review yesterday. But I ended up opening a second one, and after puffing on it for like a solid day, I just wasn't really feeling the effects of it, and so I ended up giving it to my sister and my brother-in-law. So with that, I had ended up opening up a third one, and this was all, you know, like this is the first weekend of September. So it just was like, okay, gotta pivot, call audible. Just went ahead and did all the flavors this weekend. Nice little boutique review. Plus, from what I'm seeing, I'm like the only person right now on YouTube that has these boutique switch reviews going like this. So that'll be a nice little hit for my account, you know, at least for this weekend. So I just went ahead and I thought it'd be a fun little like tying back into the boutique switch review that I did initially. That review popped off a little bit. Like, it's got a couple hundred views. So that was a nice little, you know, nice little review to pop for my channel. And then doing these ones and a lot of the people that are getting them, I think, will probably be a nice little, you know, until they get popular and then all the bigger accounts start talking about them and shit like that. So that's the cool thing about being where I am, is like there's sometimes where I do get stuff not necessarily first, but I get to it in a way that the internet hasn't had a chance to respond about it yet, or to even talk about it. So like I'm sometimes the first person that'll be, you know, talking about a certain product online. Now, does that make, you know, 2/10 of a shit even ever? Like, hardly ever. It's just fun for me. Because once the bigger accounts get a hold of it, then, you know, I get fucking, you know, that's it. But it's fun for me because sometimes certain products, they help with bringing more views. They help with bringing some subscribers and things like that. So that's always nice. You know, being the little guy, being the big little guy. Sorry, I gotta take another sip. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and do something cool. I got all three of these here. We're gonna put all three of them on double. Shit, I don't know if I'll be able to do this. Don't recommend that. Oh shit. I'm not gonna regret that, but it's not pleasant right now. Not pleasant. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. My face is tingling. I feel like I'm about to break out sweating. Oh. Okay, I'm putting these up. Thank you guys for everybody who's been peeping, watching the content. I appreciate the love and support. Peace and much love, y'all.